Diïï8e, my MVVs, welcome.
I would rather buy Ebony explode as Ooni of Ife hands over another 20% equity hospital shares to Tadenikawo and Queen Naomi. They said it is not a small thing that is going on right now in the palace. While, a lot of people feel like maybe, just maybe, Ooni should take it easy so that these women will not die of jealousy, others feel that Queen Naomi has the right to own whatever Ooni of Ife wants to give to her. This is what is happening as we are hearing that the walls of the palace are no longer echoing just with the sound of ritual drums and sacred chant. This time they vibrate with whisper, sharp, dangerous whisper of betrayal, of boldness, and of a decision that has shaken the foundation of the royal household to its very core. Ooni of Ife has done it again, a move that no one, absolutely no one saw coming. And it wasn't just a quiet adjustment in the palace record. No, it's deliberate, it's dramatic, and it's done. It was done in a way that screamed power and finality. While the palace is still gasping from the tension caused by the alleged blocking of the Oloris from acquiring shares in Equity Hospital, a hospital now regarded not only as a booming medical empire, but a financial stronghold of the Ooni of Ife. Okay, they said Ooni of Ife added fire to flame by transferring another 20% equity directly into the name of Prince Tadenikawo. And you and I know that anything that belongs to Prince Tadenikawo belongs to Olori Naomi. Prince Tadenikawo is not even 5 years old. So Naomi will be handling those things until Tadenikawo is like 20 or 18. 18 or 20 or even 25. Until Tadenikawo is ready. Okay? So this is not just business. This is not just, stock. This is a message, a royal pronouncement in financial language. A statement that says, this is the legacy I have chosen and these are the ones I will empower to carry it. Now, let's break it down. Just a few months ago, Equity Hospital matter became the talk of the palace. Oloris, especially those who came in with high expectation of influence, began lobbying quietly to be included in the share structure of the hospital. We are all aware of Equity Hospital that belongs to the Ooni of Ife. After all, many believe that as queens, their name should also appear in documents that mattered. Okay, and some even said that during pillow talk and closed meetings, there were promises made, hint drop, smiles exchanged, but at the end, nothing. You do know that it's not like before again where it was only Olori Naomi that had kids for the Ooni of Ife. Right now, there are other wives who have children too. Oletik has children, but Oletik is not too forceful like Ebony. Ebony is that person that feels like she's very special and she deserves to have the very best. As a matter of fact, I want to believe that when Ebony was maneuvering everything, trying to stay in the life of the Ooni of Ife, Ebony must have thought that, this man, the Ooni of Ife, I will own Ooni of Ife. Ebony must have thought that, she deserved Ooni of Ife more than Olori Naomi. But the things that are happening between Ebony and the Ooni of Ife right now, they are very shocking to Ebony. I'm sure that these are things that Ebony never ever expected in her life that will happen, that Kabiyesi would do these kind of things to her. When Equity started, they said shares were given and about 60% of those shares were in Tadenikawo's name. And this is what we are hearing. Ooni has, business partners that started that business with Ooni of Ife. Now, one of the business partners who started the business is an Indian man, okay, a medical doctor, who had a very big case in India. They had initially purchased a land they wanted to use to start their hospital. But there were controversies in that land that the owners of the land, a community came and started fighting them. And India, if you know them, These are people who are very, very fetish. You do anyhow, they can kill you. The man is an educated doctor. He was trained in the US, okay? The wife said she should leave it. And the wife left it. When the man came across the Ooni of Ife, I saw that Ooni of Ife has interest in healthcare, vaccines, and all of that. The man invested with Ooni of Ife, okay, for the laboratory where there will be, developing vaccines and all of that. Now, that laboratory, okay, science lab has, in the last 2 years, the kind of money they have made. The man also invested in the hospital, okay, that is in Equity Hospital. So now, as God will have it, he won the case right there in New Delhi, in India. Now, he needs capital. He needs money to go and establish his own hospital. So he needed them to buy his own share from Equity Hospital. So he will own share only in the vaccine, the laboratory center, right? So Ooni of Ife needed to give back that money for the man's share, 20% share, so that he can use it to add to his own money to go and establish that hospital in India. Now, they say words got to his wife that they wanted to sell those shares. They didn't know that Kabiyesi had decided that he was buying the shares, but he was buying it for Tade again. They say the wives made effort to go buy shares. This is it. It spells, danger. If this man is really your husband and the man is the owner of this thing and all of that, why did you get an information that they wanted to sell shares in his hospital and you want to go and buy without the consent of your husband? Because you want to be in competition with who? With Olori Naomi and all of that. When they made indications, they told them they were not selling any shares to them. And it was right there that they heard that Kabiyesi had already bought the shares, or he wanted to buy the share for Tadenikawo again, making Tadenikawo 80% owner of Equity Hospital. Tell me why Tadenikawo will not grow up and go and study medicine and come and... The man has planned for his son. The man has great plans for that boy. They say that was where Ebony came over her quiet body. Will Tadenikawo will Ooni of Ife give that share to Queen Naomi again? Over her quiet body, Ooni she will never allow it. It will never happen. Now your money. This is why don't just begin to feel as if you are one special thing that you're not, because those who know Ebony very well will tell you that Ebony has always felt she had a special connection with the king. That in the early days, her proximity to the throne gave her confidence, maybe even expectation that she would have both spiritual and financial weight in the royal system. But now, she sees herself sidelined, not just in matters of the heart, but in matters of wealth and power. Delarai, this is deeper than shares. So this is about legacy, who will carry the Ooni's vision forward, who will hold the baton of generational blessing. The Ooni has chosen, and choice is loud. Queen Naomi, of course, the woman that they thought would not stand a chance. In December, see the things they did to Olori Naomi. Until you saw Mumu elders started saying, Naomi will bring bad luck, Naomi will bring bad name, wanting. Today, who among them can open their mouth? They can't say Pim again. Because they have seen that Naomi and the Ooni of Ife, their relationship is not a relation that was orchestrated by man. It's God. And you cannot fight God. You can't fight destiny. That is what they are saying. They say the wahala is not small thing. No. People are telling everybody, what will you do? Go and do what you can do now. Go and do your worst. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.